Hey everybody, Dave Lerner Venture Studio. We're here with the CEO of Phone.com, Ari Rabban. Ari, it's great to have you here.
Thank you, good to be here.
Tell me what Phone.com is.
So the idea of Phone.com is to help the entrepreneur or any small business owner, could be even a business that's around for 20 years, that we believe struggled with the type of phone communications that they had. You use your cell phone, you use your home phone, or a one-line phone in the office, but you can't really afford a business phone system with the functionality that bigger businesses can have.
So a lot of our audience are entrepreneurs, they're running their own businesses, they're all over the place, they're using their cell phones most of the time. How does it help these guys?
You come to Phone.com, you can get any phone number, any area code phone number you would like, a toll-free number, or even transfer your existing number to us. Once you own your phone number through Phone.com, you log into a control panel and really set up your phone the way you want it the phone number, the way you want it to be answered.
And what's roughly the size of the small business market? You're talking about the Soho market, right?
Right,
Yeah.
Soho, we like to call it VSB, very small business. It's over 30 million businesses in the U.S. with hundreds of thousands new business formations happening every year.
Would you consider this a pretty crowded space?
The phone communication industry is crowded and is changing rapidly. From Verizon and AT&T all the way down to companies, purely internet companies like obviously Skype.
So how'd you get into this field?
I've been involved in the voice over IP industry from very early days of the industry, and our CTO and EVP is actually the founder of the very first voice over IP company.
How did you guys get the Phone.com domain? Because that's got to be huge for you.
It is.
Just generic traffic coming in.
I got the opportunity through an introduction to work with the domain name Phone.com, and really partnered with probably the guru of the domain industry, Michael Mann, who purchased the domain name with a group of investors, and I like to compare it a little bit to a guy who buys real estate, knows there's a great old building in South Beach, buys it, but says, I really need help because I can't build the hotel and I can't run the hotel on my own.
Tell us a little about your entrepreneurial life, some of the obstacles you've had to overcome, etc.
I think that when I started with all the connections and knowledge of the industry, a partner is probably the biggest advantage. When you're thinking alone, entrepreneurs thinking alone, it's much harder. Having a partner to work closely with is extremely important. And or maybe leads to finding that partner, but another aspect is not to be so scared or afraid to talk about it when you network about your business. Many first-time entrepreneurs have that idea, whether it's techie idea or totally not related to technology, don't really want to share because of afraid of different variation of stealing the idea, essentially. Network and tell people what you're doing. You'll know what you really can't say, but you might find your partner, you might find a great investor, you might find some technology, or if it's not technology, some other person or organization that you can work with.
What do you look for in the right partner?
The integrity is extremely important. I mean, contracts are important to sign, but honestly, you're always shaking a hand with an individual. Whatever is in ink is great, but you got to have the right partner.
Don't try to force it. Make sure it's the right match.
Absolutely.
Ari, I want to thank you for talking to us today. It's a pleasure to meet you. Best of luck with Phone.com. We'll come back to you in a few months and hear all the good news.
Thank you.